So fats are also important for the transport of fat-soluble vitamins. We also create cell membranes like the phospholipid bilayer. So, don't negate the importance of fat. Don't cut it out of your diet completely. It's really, really important. Okay, here we have pickles. We don't just have pickles. There's a lot of stuff in those pickles. Um, any grocery store we go to nowadays, they always advise that you stay away from the middle aisle and you shop from the perimeter where you get true animal fat and protein, and healthy calories of carbohydrates, etc. But we've gone into this manufacturing of food over the last 75 years because of the abundance of population that we have. We have a huge population growth. There's a need, and we need things to last longer so we don't waste it. So if we were to think about food manufacturing and how we alter dietary fat is good, but now when you alter it, becomes a problem. Think about your favorite cookies. Think about chocolate. Think about cake. Think about when you go to the grocery store and you look for butter, but your parents pick up margarine instead of butter. Or if you're making cookies, you use Crisco shortening as opposed to just using real butter. That's all those things are produced with fat that has been altered by the manufacturing company to make it solid at room temperature. So most of these fats are not supposed to be solid. So we're making them solid by altering what they look like. So mono and polyunsaturated fats, which we talked about earlier, mainly are plant oils, but those can be converted into saturated fat by very simply adding hydrogen ions or atoms. So this whole process is called hydrogenation. And hydrogenation also changes the position of hydrogen atoms on the remaining double bonds that are located, like the omega-3 and the omega-6. It'll change it in other places too. The more naturally occurring cis form, like CIS, in that form, the two hydrogen atoms are attached on the same side of the double bond, and this form changes it into what we call a trans. What's a simple way of thinking about this? Okay, CIS, cis form, is normal. Trans form, get it? Trans form, TRANS would be the changed version. Now, what you need to know is trans fatty acids are known to harm the body in the same way as excessive amounts of saturated fatty acids in the diet. If you have too many saturated fatty acids, you ain't gonna make it. If you have trans fatty acids, you're not gonna make it. So we want to stick to those unsaturated, or monounsaturated, or polyunsaturated, the plant oils, the natural ones that are liquid at room temperature, not solid. So our next topic of conversation is going to be about proteins. We're going to spend a little bit of time looking at what proteins are made up of and the difference between essential and non-essential amino acids. Thanks for listening. You guys are awesome. I know that was a difficult little section. Take it one bite at a time and we'll go from there. Have a great day.